Life doesn't always give you what you want. It doesn't wait for you to be ready. It doesn't care about your plans, your comfort, or your dreams. Life throws storms at you, breaks you down, and tests you in ways that feel unfair and unbearable. You feel hurt, disappointed, exhausted, and sometimes completely alone. You look at the world around you, and it seems like everyone else is moving forward while you re-trapped in a cage of struggles and failures. But let me tell you something you need to hear today. Your pain is not your enemy. Your pain is your power. Your pain is the spark that will ignite your greatness. Every single person who has ever achieved something extraordinary has gone through suffering. Every successful person has faced rejection, heartbreak, disappointment, failure, and loneliness. Pain is universal. It doesn't discriminate. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they respond to it. Some let pain break them. Some let pain stop them. But the strongest, the boldest, the unshakable, the unstoppable, they take that same pain and transform it into fuel for their journey. They take the suffering that tries to hold them down and turn it into a force that lifts them higher than they ever imagined. That is the power of turning pain into power. You may be hurting today. You may be feeling lost, exhausted, defeated, or even hopeless. Maybe someone betrayed you. Maybe you failed at something that mattered deeply to you. Maybe life just feels cruel and unfair. But the truth is this: every wound, every scar, every tear is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more powerful. Pain is the teacher you didn't know you needed. Pain is the fire that forges your character. Pain is the sculptor carving greatness from the raw material of your life. And the moment you decide to stop running from it and start using it, that is the moment your life changes forever. Think about it. Every challenge you've faced, every heartbreak you've endured, every rejection you've experienced has prepared you for this moment. You are not here by accident. You are not weak because you struggle. You are powerful because you survived. You are brave because you refused to quit. And every time you felt broken, every time you felt defeated, every time you felt like giving up, you were building a foundation stronger than anything life can throw at you. Pain gives you clarity. Pain teaches you lessons that comfort never could. Pain forces you to confront your fears, to find strength you didn't even know you had, and to push forward when everything inside you wants to stop. The moment you embrace your pain instead of resisting it, the moment you allow it to guide you instead of paralyze you, that is the moment you step into your true power, because power doesn't come from avoiding struggle. Power comes from walking through it, rising above it, and refusing to let it define you. Every time life knocks you down, you have a choice. You can stay down, or you can rise. You can let your pain destroy you, or you can let it transform you. The choice is yours. And if you want to create a life of greatness, a life of meaning, a life that leaves a legacy, you must choose to rise. You must choose to fight. You must choose to turn your suffering into strength, your heartbreak into motivation, and your failures into stepping stones toward success. No one said this journey would be easy. You will stumble, you will fall, you will cry. You will face days when everything inside you feels heavy, when giving up seems like the easiest option. But those are the moments that matter most. Those are the moments where the seeds of greatness are planted. Those are the moments where you discover who you truly are, because the people who achieve the impossible are not those who never fell. They are those who fell, got back up, and kept moving forward. They are those who took their pain and made it their power. Look around you. Every person who has inspired millions, every person who has changed the world, every person who has accomplished something extraordinary has a story of pain behind their success. They struggled, they failed, they were rejected, they were doubted, they were hurt, but they didn't stop. They refused to let suffering define them. They refused to let hardship break them. They turned every obstacle into an opportunity, every trial into a triumph. And now it is your turn. You have a fire inside you that no one can take away. You have a strength that is waiting to be awakened. You have a purpose that is waiting to be fulfilled. Your pain is not a signal that you have failed. It is a signal that you are ready, ready to grow, ready to rise, ready to become the person you were always meant to be. When you start seeing pain as power, every challenge becomes a chance. Every struggle becomes a lesson. Every failure becomes a step toward your destiny. So today, I want you to make a choice. Decide that you will no longer let pain control you. Decide that you will no longer let hardship stop you. Decide that you will no longer let fear, doubt, or disappointment define you. Decide that from this moment forward, every struggle, every tear, every setback will become fuel for your journey. Decide that your pain will no longer be a burden. It will be your weapon, your strength, your power. And from this moment, you will rise stronger, braver, and more unstoppable than ever before. Because the truth is, life will never be fair. Challenges will never stop coming. Pain will always be a part of the journey. But you don't need a perfect life to be powerful. You don't need a smooth journey to succeed. You don't need approval, support, or luck to rise. All you need is a heart that refuses to quit, a mind that refuses to doubt, and a spirit that refuses to surrender. That is how you turn pain into power. Every scar tells a story. Every struggle shapes your character. Every battle you fight makes you stronger. And one day, when you look back at your journey, you will smile. You will smile because you survived. You will smile because you grew. You will smile because your pain became your power. Your tears became your strength, and your battles became your victories. And when that day comes, nothing in this world will ever be able to stop you again. Rise, rise from your struggles. Rise from your failures. Rise from your heartbreak. Rise from your doubts. Rise from your fear. Rise from everything that tried to hold you down. Rise because you are stronger than you think. Rise because your pain is your power. Rise because your story is not finished. Rise because greatness is waiting for you on. It starts with the moment you decide to turn your pain into power. Thank you for listening. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Keep fighting.